Oh fuck.
Yeah, we could just. I don't know if you can piece it together as you see it over there. We got 30 minutes out the other side.
Yeah, I'll piece the show together. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're back, guys. We're back.
Mhm.
Let me see if Rumble still got us. Yeah, it does. All right, let me check all the feeds. Yep, we're back there. Back on YouTube. Yep, back on YouTube, and
Yep.
we're back on D Live TV.
D Live TV.
Oh my God, what a joke!
Yeah.
Well, it had to happen tonight too.
Yep.
So, um,
You know what they say in my country?
right. I am the
Shit happens.
yeah, shit happens, but I am the captain now. Uh
Exactly.
72 hours worth of food.
Hmm. We're on guns at the last part.
Yeah, but none of that stuff was captured. I don't think. None of that verbiage was captured. You know what I'm saying? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I
Okay.
think it,
Don't hold your head so still.
bro. Whoa.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
keep moving. Let everybody
yeah,
know
we
we're
keep
still
moving.
alive.
I want to go back to 72 because
Yeah, go ahead.
the hiccup happened during the 72 hours when we was
Yep.
talking about
Mhm.
food. So 72 hours with the food, it's we we had a technical it's we had a lightning strike close to my house and it flickered my electric off, guys. So that's what happened. All right.
Mhm.
So 72 hours worth of food. All right. And that's only the main meals. Like an MRE, you have spaghetti. You'll just eat the spaghetti and just carry that alone. So
Right.
you can take 6 MREs and just strip out the main meals of each of those.
Mhm.
And that's enough for 72 hours because you're only going to eat 2 main meals a day. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can eat one as you're going through the day, and you can eat the other one as you're going to the second part of the day. And you're just taking a bite of each of the main meals of food per every 2 hours. So you cannot be a chow hound. If you're a
Right. The
chow
way
hound,
it was explained to me is the one you don't want to get satiated, and
right,
two, you want to keep it. You don't want to get hungry neither. So you want to
right,
keep. You don't want to get to a point where you're like, oh, that was a great meal, but at the same time, you don't want hunger pains. You want to keep
right,
the pains down and still keep moving.
hmm right. And we lost all our viewers. That sucks though. Everybody was on this too.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was rolling.
yeah, it was rolling. Oh my God. Ain't nothing you can do, man. So take all your medicines.
Hmm.
That's if you need dire medicines, if you're gonna die tonight, if you on insulin, if you diabetes, you gotta take that. Take the medicine, and you gotta keep it cold. So I don't know how you're gonna really take it, but
And another thing that you also
heart
have to,
medicine.
yep, one of the things that I've learned is to get extra.
Yeah,
You got to
get
get
extra.
extra because if you don't have extra and you're just dealing with your daily supply, when something kicks off like this and it's interrupted, you're gonna be in trouble.
Hmm.
You have a lot of issues.
Yeah, and take all your medication you're gonna need.
Hmm.
If you can't function tomorrow without that medicine, you need to take it.
Right.
Okay. Blood stoppers, 2 blood stoppers, 2 tourniquets. That's all you need. They're for you.
Hmm.
Your main rifle, AR-15 platform, or um, a 300 blackout, something like
Hmm.
that. If you want to
Whatever
carry
it
an
is that
AK,
you're comfortable with.
yeah. If you want to carry an AK, that's on you. That's more weight.
Hmm.
Um, but at least 14 magazines for it. Yeah, 7 you use that'll be readily available, and the other 7 are the backup. That's 420 rounds. That's enough you need for the fight to get home. That's what this bag is, a fighting bag to get home. You're going to carry 6 magazines for your pistols, 120 rounds. Uh, if you don't have the magazines to make 6, just put a couple of boxes of ammunition in there, you know, and you'll be good to go. Space blanket, just in case you get cold, you're gonna hunker down, go to sleep. Um, in your car, if you go to work or whatever, keep a half a case of water in there. It's in the dark. You don't have to worry about getting exposed to sunlight or anything of that nature, and it'll stay in there and stay good for over 6 months. You just rotate it out after 6 months. You can also keep some walking shoes in there, some good walking shoes, because you may be at work and you got some nice kicks on. You're not going to be able to walk no miles in them babies. You know what I'm saying? And same thing goes for females, because you guys may have some uncomfortable shoes you guys are wearing. So you got to have some good walking shoes in your cars, and for the females alone, you guys also too have your female products in there, because stress brings an onset of your monthly activities that it will come ahead of time. That's what stress does to a lot of women, and so you guys need to have that stuff ready to go in that bag. You can add some additional stuff, a pair of socks, you want to have them in there, but I don't have a pair of socks in mine because I'm going to wear the same pair of socks. You can have a fire starter kit, just in case you want to heat up your main meal. I eat it cold. It really doesn't make a difference for me. And also, fires at night attract other people. So I won't.
Let me go back. How much does 420 rounds weigh about?
It's going to have a little weight to it. It's going to have a little weight.
There's a lot of weight. You're talking about a little bit.
That's not a lot of weight. That's not a lot of weight. That's about the same as a plate carrier. That's what's going to weigh with body armor. That's what's going to weigh. Just about the same.
But
yeah,
that's still about 8 to 10 pounds.
Yeah, about 8 to 10 pounds. Something you need to get used to. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, the reason why I bring that up is because with everything else, if you had like a flashlight and food, water, this bag is starting to get tight.
Right, but you got to remember, I haven't even described how you're going to utilize the bag. So once you, let me go over this: a water filter kit, and if you wanted to have body armor in there, and you can take the weight and you're in shape for it, you can do it. But if you're not in shape for it, don't do it. Now, how you use the bag is, if you're not in your vehicle, if you're in your vehicle, you can take your weapons out of the bag and just keep the bag in your front seat, readily available. Where the strap is, you can just reach over and grab it and get out of the car. Okay. Now, if you have to get on foot, take your weapons out, take your magazines out, put them on you. If you have to put them in your pockets, put them in your pockets. Okay. If you want to carry a, what do they call those things? The magazine pouches. What is the, I used to sell
like
them.
A dump pouch?
No. Yeah. A dump pouch. You want to carry a dump pouch or something like that? Or those little SOG bags that you can carry on the side, and it'll hold like a big compartment on the inside, and you can put 6 magazines on the outside of it. And it's like a sling bag. If you wanted to do something like that, have it inside that backpack, then so you can have your magazines readily available, you can do that. But now you've taken half that weight out of that bag and you carried it in your hand, including your rifle, your magazines, and possibility that pistol, and three magazines with that pistol. You're gonna have them on you. So now the backpack is get lighter, because now what's gonna happen is that half a case of water you have in that car, you're gonna guzzle about 6 of those. Then you're gonna take as much water you can carry with you, and everybody knows water per volume is heavy. So that's why I say drink 6 of them, hydrate yourself real quick, then take some of the water and put it in the backpack and start moving out. You know what I'm saying? So now you're going to lighten that load. So now you just took half that weight out of that bag and put it on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So if you had, and a lot of people don't prepare for this weight. I mean, you're looking at the average weight that an average soldier carries is 65 pounds. Okay. So if you're not capable of carrying 65 pounds, at least
10 miles.
10 miles. That's right. You sucking. And that's 65 pounds, and according with the backpack alone, it's just 65 pounds. That's not including the 35 pounds for the rifle and the ammunition and the plate carrier.
Right.
Yeah. So you're looking at close to 100 pounds you carry. Right. But you need that.
I found some information. You got 560 rounds of 7.62 and 560 rounds of 5.56. 5.56 is going to be 12.5 rounds, and I'm sorry, 12.5 pounds, and 7.62 is going to be closer to 15 pounds.
Mm-hmm. So just take off 100 pounds of that. Let's see. What is you got a weight calculation per bullet?
But for 7.62, I think it's like 124, and then for 5.56, they're basing it on 55 grains.
Yeah. So you're looking at yeah, it's going to be heavy.
Oh yeah,
No. Yeah.
You used a good number, 420, because most of those boxes, if you go out and buy them,
They're only 20.
They're 420 exactly, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, there's more genius from Alfonso. The first time I took one of your classes, and then everything was running exactly to the bullet as you said it would. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this guy?
Right.
And
right.
he did it again tonight. I mean, because I'm looking up this when you said 420, I'm like, damn, that's.
Yeah, that is true. They sell the boxes at 420.
And it's exactly. I got a couple in my stash, and it's exactly 4. And I always wondered, why is it 420? But it comes out.
That's why. Exactly. It's 7 magazines.
14.
Yeah, it's 14. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 14 magazines. That's what it's for. Yeah. So Reggie, is this something you carry every day? Yes. This is a bag that you keep in your car every day. You don't let anybody know that bag is in your car, and it's a item you don't show, you don't tell, you don't discuss with people, because it's nobody's business. You do not leave that bag in your car if your car is parked on the street at night. It goes in the house with you, or you park your car in the garage.
And that's what goes back to the beginning where you were saying you don't want a bag that hollers tactical gear. You want a bag that's kind of like, what the hell's in there? Clothing bag.
Right. You don't. Yeah. You want it to be as suspicious as possible.
Right. We had this debate years ago, me and you, when that guitar bag we saw, and you did not like it at all, and I thought it was pretty cool.
It gives away.
Right. But then it's almost like the fanny packs when you see a guy with a fanny. And as we were talking about before, the guys with that bandolier bag now, or the messenger bag, it's a pistol.
Yeah, it's a pistol in there. Yeah. The purses that the guys are wearing across them chests and stuff.
And in the 90s, in the early 2000s, the feds with their tactical vest that all the IDPA guys were wearing. As soon as you saw one of those, you knew somebody had a gun. And then even to this day.
I still see old dudes doing that, and it's kind of ridiculous.
We know one that, it don't matter if it's 90 degrees out, he's got that vest on.
Yeah, and everybody knows what he's got that vest on for.
Now, but he also carries a 1911, so he has a lot to hide.
So, bug out bag. Bug out bag is a bag when you leave home and you're never coming back. So basically, a bug out bag is nothing more than a vacation bag. That's what it is. Now, each and every person in your home must have their own bug out bag. That's from your small child to your toddler. Even your dog must have a bug out bag, because you shouldn't be carrying all that stuff in your bag, because that bag is going to be too heavy for you to even pick up. If you're carrying the whole household, everybody is in one bag. So have them to have their own bug out bag. Now, each person, you're going to have the main bag is going to have your all your banking and your medical files for everybody in the house. And so then from there, you're going to go and you're going to have money or items to trade with. What if you got silver? You got gold. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have your medication. Each person is going to have their own medication in their own bags. So you don't have to carry it because it's for them. Why are you carrying their medication? You know what I'm saying? Each person is going to have their own hygiene kits in there. So you don't have to be dealing with, you get this big bag that's going to have everybody's toothbrushes in it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of unsanitary anyway. You're going to have at least 3 days of clothing. Okay. So that's including shirts, hats, underwear, socks, maybe some towels and stuff like that to help out. Then you're going to add another 72 hours worth of food in each bag. Okay. So you don't have to have one bag. That lightning is coming. We're going to end the show here soon, though. we're gonna don't have to have another bag that's gonna be heavy with food. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you just pack those bags to just pack for a long vacation. So those bags can be civilian luggage bags. That's all they have to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be anything special because you're not putting weapons in these bags. This is just bags for you to be sustained to live off of. You guys gonna go someplace. Now, I do not recommend people with families to bug out. I recommend you guys stay at home. That's where you bug in. You know, I don't believe in bugging out because what's going to happen? The average person can only stay awake 72 hours, and that's going to probably be the male in the family. And so once the 72 hours hits you, you're going to start hallucinating. And so you got your family out there in the woods, you got your family out there in the streets, and you just put them in jeopardy. Stay at home. If they're not coming into your home to burn you out of your home, there's no need for you to be rushing out in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's the thing with a lot of people don't have a plan. That's the key right there, is a plan. And before we go forward, where do I put my stamp collection? Where do I keep that?
Stamp collection. If it's gonna have to stay in the house, man. Man,
I hear people and the things that they're bringing, and they're bringing like personal items, and like it really has no value. Nobody else wants to trade for that. You have to leave it, and that's something that you really have to come to grips with. Is something like this should happen? Are you willing to unask your house?
Yeah.
And when? I mean, that's a decision I think a lot of people have to make at the time that they have to make it.
Well, first, if you rally your neighbors, and if you live in a homeowner association neighborhood, they're already designed for this. They have a hierarchy in the neighborhood, and the only thing you have to do is rally your neighbors and protect your neighborhood.
Right.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Right. And if to see what you just said, you don't have to go anywhere. That's
right.
predicated on it happening when you're home. But if you're not home, you
got to get to that home.
Right.
You got to, and that's what that go bag is for, designed for you to get home. You know what I'm saying?
People, when they ask me questions about this, especially like friends that I have, past and current, and they'll ask me, what should I do about this? And I said, you got to start a plan. And I can't write the plan for you because I don't live where you live. But what I will suggest you do is you have a rally point, and the rally point should be your home. It should be
and a secondary back rally point. Yeah. You got to have a primary and a secondary just in case it go. What if you get to your home's on fire?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What about if you can't make it home, and then
you can't make it home?
You need assistance. So there needs to be also understanding of we're giving 36 hours for everybody to make it back here, and if that doesn't happen, then at that point, whoever does make it there, we're going here, and then everybody should know the routes that folks are taking, so that if you need to, and unfortunately, if you have,
you can go retrieve them.
You can go out there and retrieve them.
Right. Have some type of marking system. Well, I'm probably gonna lose this.
Here.
We're gonna end this broadcast, and tonight was a messed up session.
Mother Nature about to end this broadcast.
Yeah. So, well, thank you guys for coming on and watching. I don't know how long this thing. I'm not even gonna share it, and I ain't even worried about the views on this one. It's done. We'll try to carry on next week, and we'll be back. But we'll see you guys in the range.
Peace, guys.
All right.